through on your own. You go through it with the strength of God. That if God hadn't carried you up to this present time, a lot of us would have committed suicide by now. I know you don't want to say it, but a lot of us would have committed suicide. Not even the old, but some of the young would have committed suicide by now. But because God is who he is, and he keeps doing what he's doing, therefore Satan sends a messenger. He sends the buff out flesh. So the Bible says he asked him, you consider Job if you want to, but you can't touch him. In other words, you can mess with him, but in the end, he's going to come out on top. So while you're going through something, you need to understand, while you're going through, you still have the opportunity to come on top. You won't go under. Because, understand, you can't go under when God is on the inside of you. The only way you go under is that you give place to the enemy. Okay? So the next verse says, what? For this thing I besought the Lord, what? So he told to God 3 times, God, get rid of this throne that is in my flesh. He besought the Lord 3 times that it might what? Sometimes you're praying for stuff and you want it to go, but it ain't going nowhere. You don't fast, you don't pray, you don't quote the scriptures, you don't clap 3 times. Somebody said clap 3 times. Somebody said run around the room 1 time, jump 2 times. You don't leap, you don't roll, you don't went forward, you don't went backwards to the side. You don't live God, you don't dance before, and it still is not gone. Why? Because there's some things God is not going to move out of your life. Because it did. Oh, I know I didn't get many amen that time. There's some things God just not going to move out of your life. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you might as well get with it. It ain't going nowhere. It come to stay. I know you want to say, and this too shall pass. But everything is not passing. It sounds better when you say, it this too will pass. But something God is not going to move out of your life because he knows that it is needed in your life to get you where you got to go. So he tells Paul, he said, the next verse it says what? My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, when you get weak, you're a prime candidate for the strength of God.